So Mammotion reached out and asked me was I interested in doing a review on one of these Luba 3 all-wheel drive 5000 series machines, and I said absolutely send it out. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've seen some reviews, they've been great, so I'm not overly interested in doing unboxing, but I have to get it out of the box. So here we go. Look, we'll just rip it out and we'll fly through this. This is brand new, I haven't seen it. So it's great when they reach out with free stuff, especially if it's good stuff, and this by all accounts is really good. Now these machines are pricey, they're premium, they're not cheap, but apparently they're very good. Let's see if it's worth the hype. Okay, so the quick start guide is pretty big. Okay, there's not a lot on it, it's just writing is big, which for my eyesight is brilliant. Okay, so a lot of it is in other languages. We've got English, German, French, Italian and Spanish. Right, let's put that in the van. This van is another project, so we'll be getting to that soon. So we've got a bumper. It's quite heavy, that's heavier than I thought. It's a switch, if it bumps into something, seems made out of metal. It's quite hefty. So we've got that. I'm going to run out of space here, I should have brought a bigger table. Okay, we've got instructions, which, you know, I always read. We've got some sort of a cover. Now there's two small bumpers on the side so we can scrape up against things without damaging the machine. Screws are already in it. Whoa, look at that, shiny. That looks really nice. So I've got another machine from a different manufacturer, we won't mention it, but it turned out to be very good. Interesting to see now how much better than this is, because it's multiples of its price. My shoulder is not great. This one I have 4 implants in and I damaged the other one as well after the fact. Okay, now let's try not break it. It's very pretty. These wheels are rather interesting. Only on the front. Okay, so we're going to put the blades on. Comes with a lump of foam. No, actually the blades are on. Okay, brilliant. I saw the packet of blades, I assumed they had to go on, but they're spare blades. That's fantastic. Okay, so we've nothing to do there. All we have to do now is put the guards on, the two sides, the sliders or whatever, bumpers, and then the thing on the front. That's one. Get them all started before you go too tight with them. 2. And that's the third one started, so we can bring that one home. Don't go savage tight on them. Remember, it's just metal into plastic, and it's got a brass ferrule in there. Okay, tight, tight. And now we need to put the front on it. It says install it and tighten the screws. I'm just going to take the plastic off it. So it gives you a bag of 4 screws. So these screws are Phillips. Okay, and they've already got a bit of thread lock on them. So it comes with a cable. Plug the cable in. There we go, clicked home. Okay, so we have the cable in. And then there's 2 buttons that you push in. Mount it up, push the buttons in, slide it all the way home. See here and here, that's where our screws go to hold it together. Now they gave us 4 screws, which is just as well because I've just lost one of them. It's magnetic as well, which is great. Oh, these boys thought of everything. Okay, so let's see if we can get that in there. Oh, you Right, tight enough. Okay, I think this little fella is ready to go. So there's 2 slots that just goes in there. Push it in and it's done. So look, this machine is really well built. I mean, there was no messing or compromises in it. I'm not just saying that, I'm really impressed. There's a sign for no pressure washer. So obviously it can penetrate. We've got cables here, obviously going to the hub motors. And the wheels turn independent of each other, so it is all-wheel drive. This has a motor in it, I can feel it. This has a motor in it. This has a motor. And so does this. So look at that, it's got little suspension springs and dampers. How cool is that? Okay, this is the charge position on the back. It's upside down at the moment. So we're going to rotate it now and see what it's like for charge. You know, you want a nice beefy machine. The other unit I have is very light and it acts accordingly. And it's very good. This one, by all accounts, is way better. Quicker, and four-wheel drive, won't get stuck, will go through and over stuff. So here's the Mammotion Luba tree overtaking the Anthbot M9. Now the M9 has been a good little mower. It's cut my garden. It just takes longer to do it. The Luba tree is four-wheel drive. It's really, really fast. It does things a lot quicker. It's got a much bigger battery. It's more money, but it's got a much bigger battery and it can do my whole garden in one go. Now there's no question that the Luba tree is a lot quicker than the M9. This is real world testing here in my back garden. The Luba tree does about a metre a second and the Anthbot M9 does about 30 centimetres a second. So the Anthbot was designed for smaller gardens and to be budget friendly. The Luba tree, not so budget friendly, but a precision machine. It's really well built, and with four-wheel drive and two rotors for cutting, you know, it's got twice the cutting capacity and 3 times the speed. It's just an absolute little animal, and it looks great. That's my neighbour with his ride-on lawnmower. This thing is silent, and I have a Honda ride-on lawnmower as well, but I don't have to listen to it anymore, except from next door. Okay, right, you're lovely, but I need to do a video. Come on, Riley, over here. Riley, come on, good boy. Oh, I said good boy, go on. Right, can you sit? Can you sit? Good, that's brilliant. Good boy. Lads, I'm gonna have to put you inside. Alfie, you're a lovely boy. I know, I just want to do a video. I know, I need your ball. Thanks very much. You're brilliant at giving the ball. You're a great boy. Okay. Right, who wants a treat? Right, I'm gonna have to bribe these boys. Right, let's go and get a treat. Right, I'll have to leave them in the house. Now, I don't have any power down here for the Luba, but what I do have is I have a power station that I was asked to review, and it can do this on its ear. It can do this no problem whatsoever, which is brilliant because it means I can bring anything I want anywhere, which is fantastic. And now we're going to get this going. I'm going to just bring this back out of the way a bit. And I'm not going to map from here, but when I tell it to start mapping, it's going to push out a little bit, maybe do a bit of a circle or something. So charging station check, Bluetooth check, iNavi service connected, LiDAR module connected. Okay, start mapping. And then it wants me to do this, manual mapping, auto mapping. We're going to go manual, unlocking from the charging station. And you can see it pulling away there, cool. Okay, so it needs a bit of room to do that little bit of a dance. It's just getting its bearings. Start mapping. Right, so I'm going to drive it up there, around and back. I'm going to leave out this bottom bit, and then there's a few gardens here that we're going to go across. We're going to add them in. So it's showing me this, and I'm going to go, got it. And in case of mistakes, you can just reverse it. Yeah, got it. Okay, and then it's just like a, you know, PlayStation or something. That's me moving it. Now I'll fast forward through this till we get it all sorted. Right, so here we go. We're going to add lawn. It says saving. And we're going to add the other lawn over there. So go to new lawn. Okay. So we'll map these two. There's another couple of gardens. There's one above this and another one above it again. And then one behind the house. So let's see. Right, so that's it. It's been told to do it and it's heading off. Look at the speed of this thing. Now I have it set for 1 meter a second. I saw something in the settings that said 1.2. I don't know if that's manual, but that's kind of insane speeds. I've had other mowers now for the last couple of months, and nothing compares to this. They don't cut as quick. They didn't have double blades on it, you know, double rotors on it. This cuts wider in one go and moves quicker. So yeah, brilliant. I think they're great. Now they're not indestructible and they're not error free, you know, so you try map out any problems. Like over here we've got stones. If I get too close to it and it goes up on the stones, there goes your blades, you know. So, you know, just stay away from it and go at it then with the strimmer afterwards. That's as far as I told it to go down. You can see the tufts of grass coming out the back. It's a little animal now, I have to say. It's very good looking, but it's 4-wheel drive and it's powerful. Now you don't really see the slope here, but you know, if you walk up and down this driveway a few times, you'll know you're walking up and down a hill. Now I only got this thing yesterday and I cut a bit of grass with it, but so far it knocks the socks off the robot mowers I've had recently. So it's brilliant on hills. It goes to like 40 degree or something like that, really steep. Some of the things Mammotion wanted me to say was that they have powerful battery, long run time. So I think it lasts for about 3.5 hours. It's 15 amps in this one, the one that does 5,000 square meters, it's 15 amps. You've got adjustable blades, so you can go from 25 to 70 millimeters. You can manage multiple mowing zones, which I've done in the video. You've got robust motor, cuts through thick grass, and it'll do 38.6 degree incline, which is savage. This thing is really powerful. So this Luba tree all-wheel drive, redefining lawn care. Well, I don't know about that, but I have to say it's redefining my lawn care. I don't have to sit on a ride-on lawnmower to cut grass anymore. So it's got 360 degree LiDAR. It's got dual HD cameras on the front of it. Now you don't need to install an RTK antenna. It's got net RTK, which means it's all on board on the machine itself. It's got 4G hookup. I think it's free for 3 years, something like that. And I think it's a really well capable machine. It's sturdy as well. Software is very good. I'm still learning about it, but you know, literally within a couple of minutes. Now I did have other mowers before, but within a couple of minutes I had this thing plugged into a power supply and I was mapping, and then once I had the map done, that was it. Now I've worked this little Mammotion Luba tree 5000 really hard today. It's been at 3 different locations and now it's tired. It needs to charge up and I have to head off. But look, it's really dirty. It did lots of work today, lots and lots of work. I've had it here in this garden, I've had it in another garden just a couple of houses up, and back at my place as well. It's done terrific work, and it's pretty dusty here, so it got dusty. And it's no problem, it's waterproof. I'll just rinse it off when I get it home. Now Mammotion sent me a cleaning stand. I'm just going to stick it together, going to give this thing a wash. So you just lift the back, scoop it in under the wheels, grab the front and rotate. Really simple. So it's got sponge on the top crossbar so it doesn't damage the shell of the machine. I think they're fantastic. This one, you know, they're expensive but really good. It's a powerful little thing. It looks a bit like a toy. It's actually quite beefy and heavy. I think it's 23, 25 kilos, something like that. You'd know you were lifting it up. I have another mower. It takes maybe 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours sometimes to cut the grass front and back. I've gotten close to 900 square meters of grass in the back garden, and this thing can do it in just over an hour and 20, an hour and 15 or something. Really, really great. And it does a fantastic job on it, and it's quiet. So if you weigh up the cost of this against a Honda ride-on lawnmower, you know, over here they're about 4.5 grand, you know, for something fairly middle of the road, okay? And this thing is about 2.5 grand or thereabouts. With the Honda, I've got to buy petrol, you know, maybe it's €11 a gallon here at the moment, and that's not going down anytime soon, if ever. So that's 11. You know, I get 2 cuts in my garden on that, so it's 550 or something like that to cut my grass every time I cut it, and I cut it 3 times a week in the summer, that sort of thing. This thing goes out and cuts it for cents, for pennies, you know, and you know, I don't need to sit on it. You just program it and off it goes, you know. And then after about a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, your garden looks like a, you know, a golf course. The grass is that tidy. I think they're fantastic. So look, if you want to give one of these a try, brilliant. And there's a link in the description below. You'll save yourself some money. There'll be a discount code and an affiliate link and whatever. Maybe I make some money on it as well, but it won't cost you anything. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe down here somewhere, and I'll see you in the next video. Good luck. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.